Babe, why are you eating your mashed potatoes, scooping them in your mouth with a serving spoon? Ooh, 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 this gonna piss y'all off. This gonna piss y'all off. Okay. Y'all know that we don't get paid, right? Experience the experience. And I mean this with my heart. Like, ask the real question so we can give you a real answer. We're gonna roll our eyes in the back of our head internally at you because that doesn't make sense, babe. Now, on the specific, well, my cats are fine. I am back in this thing. Take the pictures at home and change it to something better because y'all be looking crazy. This is, again, not that type of party. Yeah, damn right. Why am I saying this? Because it needs to be said. How is your chicken? Well, this is a steakhouse. Y'all be killing me. Two different blacks? Crazy work. Yo, hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. We are back for real, we're back. Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is SamanthaArianna. I make content for the all-around hustler. I have content for Airbnb, servers, from fine dining to bottle service to top golf, everything in between, how to get more money, how to get asked for tips, how to find job, different methods to finding it, hidden rules that they don't tell the new girls, even some trucking content, some vlogs, lifestyle, just everything for the hustler, really. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about from start to finish, how to fine dine like a pro. I put together 10 steps to fine dine like a pro. This video could be useful for males and females alike, people looking to get into the serving industry or the fine dining industry, whether that means they're trying to like actually work in it or trying to be a customer. Maybe you're just like working on being an it girl. Maybe you're just like growing up a little bit and maturing and realizing that you're ready to like go start eating at nice places. So basically it's almost like an etiquette slash, like, the main point is that it's from a server's perspective. So that's my background. I am a fine dining server, and I do want to put a disclosure that my views are my views alone and have nothing to do with my employer, in which I would never reveal. These are just like my opinion on how to start fine dine as a pro, coming from a fine dining server. And not only that, but I'm a little bit of a steakhouse connoisseur.
What do you mean by that?
So yeah, I work at a fine dining steakhouse, and I've ate at Michelin star restaurants from here to Dubai, babe. So I definitely know a thing or two. And yeah, let's just get right into the video. I'm going to try to be politically correct. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna try to be mindful a little bit, because I did put off this video for a long time just for like fear of backlash, but that's gonna come anyways. So in my last fine dining video, literally #1 video, if you haven't seen it, check it out, the first 10 things I learned being a fine dining server. So I'm gonna kind of just like keep going with that topic since you guys enjoyed it so much. So let's get it. How to eat at fine dining like a pro. Step 1, pick the right place. What do I mean like this? So pick a place that's appropriate for the occasion. For example, if you're having a birthday dinner, do not pick a place that only you can afford to eat. How is that going to be enjoyable to anyone? Like, be for real. If you're on a date night, like, pick a place that, you know, if you know you're going for a jog earlier in the day, don't pick a fine dining restaurant when you know you're not going to be in dress code. If you're a vegetarian, don't go to Fogo de Chao all you can eat meat. Like, just, it's crazy that you have to say this, but you really have to say this, like, specifically to the birthday party thing. Pick somewhere that you and your guests can enjoy. And by picking the right place, I mean go to the website, brief the menu, look at the price points, look at the dress code, read the reviews, things like that. Do your research. Also, educate your guests or the other people involved on that. Bring them in the loop. Don't just pick the place and be like, oh yeah, this will be perfect, and not tell anyone like, oh, make sure you dress this way, or make sure you guys know that this is the price point. Like, communicate with the other people that are going to be involved so that everyone is on the same page when you walk through that door, ready to spend what you need to spend, looking right, dressed right, and you're not walking in the door and like already like getting stopped for dress code, ruining your experience, sitting down at the menu like, what am I gonna order? There's nothing on here that I eat because I'm gluten-free and da-da-da. Like, get everybody on the same page. That's definitely number one. Okay, number two, make your reservation. Make sure you make your reservation. If you don't make a reservation, then just know like you're not accounted for the most parts. Most fine dining restaurants go based on covers and reservations. If they do take walk-ins, you're not going to get preferred seating. You're not going to get sat fast. It is okay to do, but if you are going to be a walk-in, just be mindful that like you're going to have to take what you get and not throw a fit because you didn't make a reservation. Fine dining basically for the most part works off of reservations. Now there are places that don't, so again, don't quote me on every little thing I say, but to fine dine like a pro, you're definitely going to need a reservation. Most places use open table. Funny story, I dated this guy, embarrassing story, and he never knew what open table was, and then I tried to ask my homeboy and he said he didn't either. So like, y'all don't know what open table is? Use open table, okay? Another up and coming one is Resi. It's by American Express, but open table is just the easiest, quickest way to get things done. And also make sure that you communicate with the restaurant. If you call ahead for things like, hey, we want to bring our own bottle of wine in. A lot of restaurants will let you do that with a corkage fee. For us, it's $40. Bringing in your own cake. Again, my restaurant will allow you to do that. It's a $25 cake fee. Don't just assume you can do those things without calling and ask. Decorations. Even flowers at the table, balloons, like things like that. Like you need to call and get approval because some restaurants are like thinking for all their guests and they have different rules and regulations. So if you can avoid doing those things, don't. But if you must, please just call ahead and communicate and like make sure that they note the account and things like that. And when you make your reservation, like it's called a chit, which is going to be the piece of paper that the server gets once you're sat. And the more information, the better. Like you can put like date night, have a bottle of champagne waiting at the table. You can put like date night, oh, she doesn't eat seafood. That'll save us a lot of time. We're not going to sit here and go over our seafood specials with you if you don't eat seafood. Like use your reservation. Oh, quiet seating, booth only. Like this is the time to make those requests. Don't show up day of Saturday night trying to make all these special requests. Make sure that you plan ahead, make your reservation, and put that on there. And then also again, communicate if your party goes up in size, if it goes down in size. These are all really important things to the restaurant and to the server, and just like being respectful. Like it actually is kind of a big deal, even though you think it's not to you, it is to us. I guess I will go over that now, why it is. Another thing before I do, I'll say like, just know most of the time we're not going to seat you unless your entire party is here, because in fine dining we course you out. So we're not going to just like get out the appetizers and let them sit at the table while you're waiting for the rest of your guests. No, we take your entire order at once. That way we can course you out. The chef can stay one step ahead. We keep every single guest on the same course. You're not going to be eating appetizers, this person's eating entrees, this person's eating dessert. That's not how it goes. So don't expect to be sat, and don't even ask to be sat, and why would you even want to be sat until your entire party is there. If you are running late or something, again, just call and communicate. Don't expect free shit or discounted things even on your birthday. First off, I'm not singing you happy birthday, and honestly, y'all might be mad at me, but I prefer y'all don't sing loud ass happy birthday either. It's disturbing other guests. Like this is just not that type of party, to be honest. Don't expect free shit. Like, will it hurt to ask like, oh, it's my birthday, do I get something? Like most of the time if you put on the chit it's your birthday, we're gonna already be giving you our free birthday offerings. You don't have to tell me 10 times. Like I heard you the first time, I get to it. Like most of the time it's better if I can't surprise you if I tell you, like come on. And if we don't do birthday desserts, if we don't do birthday shots, like that's okay. Like it doesn't hurt to ask. It's a little bit annoying, but just put it on the chit. That's the best way to communicate about any type of like birthday, anniversary, things like that. If you're not having a full dinner, you should sit at the bar. So now I'm gonna go over the importance of like explaining sitting at the bar if you're not having a full dinner, and as well as don't put a reservation for 10 and then show up with 5. So as a server, we go by covers. One cover equals one person. So on average for me, on a regular night, I might only get 6 covers. Now, if you're that person that has a 6 top, you put for 6 and then you only show up with 3. Since you're a 6 top and that's all the covers I'm getting tonight, and let's say you're coming in at 9 o'clock, we close at 10, I will not get sat. until 9 o'clock because you are my covers. Now, if you show up with only 3 people, now I have little to no chance to make up for those other 3 covers. We set up for you, we prepared this table for you. It is the things that restaurants can do to try to combat that, but in fine dining, we are so customer forward, customer first. It doesn't even matter. Like, they'll literally hold a server there waiting for you and your party to make their entire night. Like, sometimes it's like y'all don't realize that we have other tables, and then sometimes y'all don't realize that like you're our only table. So please just be respectful. And I mean, you wouldn't show up to someone's house and bring a bunch of extra people. Like, don't show up to the restaurant and bring a bunch of extra people either, or vice versa. And the same thing with the sitting at the bar thing. It's like, if you're just like, oh, I just want a couple of appetizers and again with the covers, I might only get 6 covers in a night. If you're 2 of them and you guys aren't even having dinner, you're still counting as my 2 covers, even though I'm only gonna make $20 off your table because you're only having drinks and appetizers. And even if you spend $100, that's $20, when a normal 2-top, our bill is going to be at least $200 a person, $400. So I'm expecting to make $80 off of each of my tables, but instead I'm only going to make 20 off of you. So it's just like, there's logistics behind it, and I get it. It's not for the customer to understand, but also it doesn't hurt to know and to kind of be like more mindful of these things as a consumer. Number 3, I kind of talked about this, dress appropriately. Be aware of dress code. So every restaurant is a little bit different. For ladies, it's much more easier because, you know, we just dress nice. Like, my go-to is like a blouse, jeans, blazer, heels, done. But what is not appropriate is dressing too revealing. Like, at my restaurant, if you're dressing too revealing, they'll either A, ask you to leave, or 2, give you, we have these little shawls that they'll make people put on, like either their top or their bottom. But it's a real thing. Like, you can't come out dressing like a hoe. Like, this is, again, not that type of party. So yeah, just make sure you're dressing like business casual would be like the easiest way to describe it. And for men, it's hard to say, but definitely call and ask or check the websites, because I know for a fact, like, no hats, no shorts. Oh, another one for girls is we don't allow sandals. Like, no pool slides, no thong sandals, no Birkins, no Crocs, no Yeezy slides. Like, we do, like, if you have like nice sandals, like the Hermes sandals or something like that, yes. We also don't do any athletic wear, like a sketchy line. But yeah, you can't wear like joggers. I mean, what I'm wearing right now, like a Lulu set. I mean, Lulu's like everything for everyone, so it should be allowed everywhere. But, you know, like a Nike jumpsuit, obviously jumpsuits, no. But yeah, nothing athletic wear. Men, no shorts, no hats. Why would you even want to wear those things? I don't know, it's beyond me. Especially girls with the see-through dresses, or like the overly ripped things, distressed things. Like, that's, again, it's not that type of party. Also, a tip for ladies when getting dressed, something I really learned, as cute as it may be, don't wear something that you constantly have to adjust, because you're not going to want to constantly adjust it. Like, learn to dress comfortably and cute. Like, don't do the most beauty hurts, okay, save that for some heels maybe, but don't wear something that you literally look uncomfortable wearing. Like, we can tell you look crazy, sis. It doesn't look that cute. It might look cute in pictures, but take the pictures at home and change to something better, because y'all be looking crazy.
Damn. I'm sorry.
4, all right, once you sit down at the table, this is like the first step that is going to let your server know that you are a pro, okay? Unroll the napkin and set it in your lap. Period. That's simple. The napkin should probably be like placed on the table, or maybe it's rolled in your silver, whatever it may be. Unroll it, put it in your lap. Honestly, a good server, if you're wearing black, they'll switch out your white napkin for a black napkin. That's how you know that they're the pro too. But if I know, if someone unrolls their napkin in their lap, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's a good first impression to your server. You're gonna let them know, like, I know what's going on here. That's definitely a major step. It's a small thing, but it really goes a long way. Okay, the next thing is about your order. First off, I want to say this. Let the server do their job, okay? They're the professional. They know the flow of the restaurant. They know the flow of the things. Of course, it's your experience, but like, stop trying to be in control of everything all the time. Just go with the flow. Just let them do their thing, and they're gonna give you the best experience possible if you just do things their way, how you like it though. But with that being said, first off, give your entire order at once. So the reason behind this is, let's say you order your appetizers and then you order steaks. Now steaks aren't made to order. Maybe someone in your group is ordering a medium well. So it's like, if you eat your appetizers 20 minutes, clear, and then you order your steaks may take 20 minutes, and then there might be tickets in front of yours. So now you're sitting there for like 30-40 minutes waiting for your food, when it's like that defeats the purpose of an appetizer. Like, you're trying to eat your appetizer, get something out before your meal, but now your meal is not coming for another 40 minutes. Like, that doesn't make sense, babe. And on top of it, you're eating on top of your menus. Like, once your appetizers come, you're not gonna pay attention to the menu. This is also why it's important, like, before you can brief your menu, walk in damn near knowing what you want. At least have an idea. When you order, put in your entire order at once, because how coursing works is the kitchen is gonna course you out. It's like, just because you order everything doesn't mean everything is gonna come out at once. So first, basically, you're gonna get your appetizers. Your server will not bring out your entrees until everybody at the table is still done with their appetizers. If one person is still picking at their salad, you're not moving on. Once that person is done, they're gonna clear everything off the table. All the silverware, all the plates, crumbs, straw wrappers, everything. It's called down to the wood. You're gonna have nothing left. They're gonna give you clean silverware, clean plates. So after that, then you know the next course is coming. They're gonna reset you with clean silverware, plates, utensils, everything you may need for the next course. They'll go back and manually fire your ticket, talk to the chef, and the chef knows to send your next meal out. Now, if you do things this way, as soon as you're done with your appetizers, your next course is gonna be ready in like 5 minutes. It's gonna be a better flow of things, especially when you're having a birthday dinner, a business meeting, a date. Like, it's just a great flow of things, and it's much faster, it's more efficient, it's less interaction with the server. They can kind of be more, you know, just doing that invisible magic service for you, and overall just a better experience. Like, just order your food, order everything. Now, on the specific, wow, my cats are fine, topic of ordering your food, also side note, do not switch seats. Y'all be killing me. Do not switch seats. We use seat numbers. This is not Top Golf. We don't just bring out food like, who ordered this? No, if you order a drink, a meal, it's coming to your seat number. Don't switch seats. And if you want to, at least wait till your food comes out and then reorganize yourself. It's just messy. It's just stay in your seat, please. Stay in your seat. Reading is key. Make sure you read the menu, the item description. If you do have a question, the server's gonna be more than happy to answer your questions, but please ask a detailed question, or ask the question you actually want to know. Something like, how is this? I get it if you're at like a different restaurant, someone might tell you like, yeah, that's not that great. But in fine dining, all of our food is really gonna be good. So, or like, let's say that, this is one thing we get a lot. Someone will be like, well, how is your chicken? Well, this is a steakhouse. Beef is what we do best. Instead, ask, how is the chicken prepared? Where is the chicken from? What type of chicken is it? Is it light or dark meat? Where did you guys get the chicken from? Where is it sourced from? What part of the chicken is it? Those are perfectly acceptable questions, more than happy. But let's ask the questions we're trying to know. Don't ask like, oh, how's the chicken? What? How's the chicken? Get a steak! Get a steak! Get the steak. Like that, I don't know, like, it's just a hard, difficult question to answer. How's the chicken? Like, it's superb to steak. You're at a steakhouse. Beef is our thing. Like, that's like going to a taco place and asking how their burger is. Like, it just reverts back to make sure you choose the right restaurant, because going to a steakhouse and not ordering steak is wild. I just want you to know that. Yeah, I feel like don't ask how is something or if the server likes something, because it's hard to give a good answer. Just ask mainly like, is this flavor profile? Is it prepared this way? Are your Brussels sprouts crispy? Is your sweet potato creamy? Like, ask the real question so we can give you a real answer. Because if you ask, how is this? It's just like asking someone, how is the weather? Like, you could ask a million people, get a million different answers. Like, or you can say like, I'm deciding between these two things. Like, what's your opinion? It's how you know I'm deciding between a New York strip or a ribeye. I love those type of questions. Okay, well, are you comfortable with fat? because the ribeye has marbling throughout, whereas a New York strip is just gonna have the fat packing on the back. It's still gonna be very flavorful, and it's allowed to be there kind of like where the bone might be, so most people just eat up to it. However, it's still there to provide the flavor for your steak, so it just comes down to comfortability with eating fat. Those type of questions are acceptable. Asking, how is this? How is the ribeye? Babe, it's a ribeye. Like that's probably, yeah. Let's ask good questions. Let's ask questions we mean to get answers that are actually gonna help us move forward in our ordering process. Phew. I can't believe I want to rant that long about that. Don't forget to try something new. You know, that's just a fun thing to do. I mean, I feel like for me personally, eating out, it's like I want to eat things that I don't normally eat at home. Try their signature item. For us, without giving away where I work, but we have a duck type appetizer, and I would say it's one of our signature appetizers. Sometimes when people ask me about appetizers, I'll tell them, like, let's say they're trying to order like meatballs, I'll say, this is a great item, it's not going to disappoint you. Honestly, it's a classic. There's some items on this menu that will not disappoint you, and there's other items on this menu that are going to completely blow you away. So it's like, I'm not saying that this is bad. It's definitely, it's good. It's meatballs, they're not gonna disappoint you. But if you get this specific item, this is gonna leave an impression on you. You're gonna remember this. And I would use exact examples except for you guys to probably figure out where I work. You know, like, this is not gonna disappoint you. It's a great classic. However, there's other items on the menu that are signature, and they'll really give you a better experience tonight. Something you can remember, something you look forward to, something else nobody has. So yeah, try those signature items. Yeah, damn, we're only on number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are y'all learning something, yes or no? Also, comment below your own tips. And also, did you subscribe yet? Because I'm back. I am back in this thing, and if y'all ask, I will deliver. I'm ready. I'm locked in, I'm loaded. We're getting back on this YouTube bag. We're gonna talk about fine dining, server tips, whatever you guys want to talk about. I swear I'm here to listen, and I'll give it to y'all. And I'm still replying to every single comment. It might take me a while, but I've replied to every comment that has ever commented on my channel, even the hating ones, even the hating hoes. I still made time for you. Y'all still contributing to the bag, so I appreciate you. They literally act like a hater and a fan YouTube pays differently. No, it's the same money, baby. Okay, number 6. This one seems so obvious, but it happens every day. Use your silverware / plates appropriately. Please stop using your steak knife for bread and butter. I get it, maybe 2 forks, one's on the left, one's on the right, you can't tell the difference. Okay, fine. But a steak knife and a butter knife? Why am I saying this? Because it needs to be said. Y'all need to be stopped. Stop using a steak knife for your bread and butter. Because I wanted to be like, okay, so now use your butter knife for your steak. And our steaks are so fire, you really could, so it really wouldn't even prove my point that much, but come on. Or I'll set out a serving spoon. Okay, let's say that everybody is getting a couple sides, right? I'm gonna set out a serving spoon. Babe, why are you eating your mashed potatoes, scooping them in your mouth with a serving spoon?
How? I'm saying, how? Like, talk to me, bro.
Use the fork. The serving spoon is to take the mashed potatoes, put them on your plate, and then eat them. Even if you're the only one eating the mashed potatoes, yeah, do that. Do that. To be a pro. I mean, professionals don't eat sides out of the side things. Like, literally scoop it. Let's say you have, ask for a side plate, ask for a share plate. They'll be happy to give it to you. Also, that's gonna piss some people off, but y'all can stop asking for second rounds of bread. The bread is so good. No, it's not. I want to take the bread to go. It's hot bread, and then when it's not hot, it gets hard. You don't want it to go. The bread is not. Please stop asking for bread.
I don't like that.
Or people will literally sit down and ask for bread before water. Like,
Nah.
I'm gonna get you your bread, babe. Let me do my job. Let me do my job. Stop asking me for things before you even give me a chance to get them to you. Literally, like, why are you coming in here dead, dying, starving? Like, live that hard of a life today. Come on, we should go to restaurants hungry, but not where we're gonna starving, where we are literally brushing our server to bring us bread before water. That's inappropriate. That's not a professional move. Okay, moving on. 7, and I mean this with my heart, don't ask for substitutions. No, don't do it, because the thing is, the chef curated this dish a certain way. Modifications maybe. Modifications maybe. I want a salad, can you leave this out? Yeah, sure. Not, I want a salad, can you roll it up into a wrap for me? Or can you swap the potatoes for spinach? No, this is a curated dish. No substitutions, please. Ask for modifications. If you have allergies or dietary restrictions, please let the server know in the beginning. They're happy to accommodate, but modifications, unless noted on the menu, are quite frankly inappropriate. Like, it's not the way the world works. Like, this is disrespectful. The chef curated this dish to come out this way. Ooh, that's gonna piss y'all off. This is gonna piss y'all off. Let me say this one. Stop modifying drinks. Y'all will modify the fuck out of a drink, out of one of our signature cocktails, and then be like, I don't like it.
We do not care.
Nobody would ever fucking like that. That's why it's not built like that, because it's not supposed to be that way. Like, come on, that should be killing me. You want a tequila espresso martini, fine. You get that all the time, you know you like it, cool. Let's say we have a signature cocktail. Don't switch out the liquor on it. It's not gonna taste the same. It's gonna completely change the drink. Get what you like, get what you know. Don't try something new by modifying one of our signature cocktails, because that's not it. You're not gonna like it, we're not gonna like it, nobody was gonna like it. If that was the case, we would have built it that way. And the nice fine dining server we are, we're still gonna take it off your tab, but we're gonna roll our eyes in the back of our head internally at you, because why would you do that? Again, this drink has been specifically curated. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Modification. Oh, instead of Tito's, can you use Belvedere? I guess. Even that is annoying, like, but I guess. Because most of the time, like, they've batched certain things certain ways, so it's just like a little bit more of a hassle, but I guess. But please stop. This is only if you want to be a pro. If you don't want to be a pro, go ahead. I bet y'all don't. I bet y'all don't want to be pros. I bet y'all do want to continue to fucking be unexperienced diners, because that's what we call you, to be honest. Unexperienced diners. Number 8, we are getting there. Okay. Is this bitch okay? Do not ask for substitutions. Composed dishes. Allergies are okay. Allergies are okay. Can I have this dish without this? Sure. It's gonna change the dish completely, so don't complain, but if you can't have something, you can't have it. Okay.
Okay, so number 8 was basically talking about how to complain. If you don't like something, honestly, that's okay, and you can say something. Make sure you say something like right away, and you're able to be specific so that that server can give accurate feedback to not only the manager but the chef. For example, this dish was too salty. If you think it's too salty, others might too. They might need to switch out the oil or change the batch on something, so that's important information. Also, whenever you're dealing with the server, try to ask for things before you need them, if you even have to ask, and always be like polite, like, oh, whenever you have a chance, and things like that. Don't just be like, I don't like this. Be like, oh, the texture, the flavor, it's cold. Like, have a reason why you don't like it, please.
Number 9 and 10. Woo, we almost get in there. Number 9, overall, let the server be your experience guide and take their advice/lead. Yeah, I kind of mentioned this in the beginning, but like in fine dining, they just don't let anyone work there. Like, we kind of know what we're doing, so just relax. You're not working, relax. Let the server do their thing. Enjoy your conversation, enjoy your dinner, and like let them really guide the way. Like, if they suggest something, take their suggestion, fuck it. And honestly, if you hate their suggestion, any fine dining server is gonna be like, did you like it? If you didn't, I'll get you something else. Especially if we recommend it, we're gonna make sure you enjoyed it. It's an experience. Fine dining is an experience. There's a reason why fine dining is not regular casual dining, or what, I don't know what the step below fine dining is, but there's a reason why it's fine dining. It's an experience. So please experience the experience. Tip number 9, experience the experience. Oh my god, this is 10. Okay. All right, 10. So y'all know that we don't get paid, right? Y'all know if you don't tip, we don't get paid. And y'all know the tip that you do tip, we tip out on. Like, for example, my tip out is 30%. I tip out 12% to my server assistants, 8% to the food runners, 8% to the bar, and 2% credit card fee. And then there's taxes, another like at least 20 to 30%. So if you tip me $100, I'm really only taking home about 40. That's cool and all. That's not your problem or your fault. Your problem and your fault is tipping. So let's talk about that. For one, 20% is the bare minimum. It is. For me, walking in, sitting down at a restaurant, you got your 20%. There's almost nothing you could do to make me tip you less than 20%. I can't think of an experience that I did, but if I did have to do it, it would pain me to do it. But even if I have a bad experience, I still tip probably more than 20% to be like, fuck you. You should have treated me better. No, I'm really gonna tip your ass. Like, literally, that's how I feel. So yeah, 20% is definitely the minimum. Please tip cash. I don't want to talk about it, but please tip cash. On top of that, let's talk about how we pay. So besides tipping cash, even if you pay on card, still tip cash, please. Please. As your server, please tip cash. Splitting the bill. Why? This is for the pros. This is how to fine dine like a pro. We don't split the bill. If the bill must be split, here's how you do it. Everybody throws on their card and you split it equally. Or one person pays, and amongst yourselves, you send money to each person. Send your money to one person pays. It's just not fine dining to split the bill. It's a lot more work for your server. You guys are just doing too much. It's separate checks. Just a lot of restaurants won't even do it. So yeah, don't stop splitting the bill. The only way that it's appropriate to split the bill is to everyone puts their cards down. Because why are you having this experience with somebody that you don't even really want to share your meal with? You're trying to share a meal with somebody you won't even share the bill with. I don't know. It's just, I don't want to say the word, but this is fine dining for pros, babe. Professionals don't do that. I'm telling you right now, they don't. I get asked to split the bill only on Friday and Saturdays at my restaurant. Do not camp. Once you're done, get up from that table. Your server needs a table to make more money. And if you must sit there, please tip accordingly for that extra time. Like, you should be leaving like extra money to sit at their table longer. Where you can go is to the bar. You can go sit at the bar and just have a couple more drinks. You can go sit outside, they have a lounge, something like that. Get up from that table, give that person that, give that server their table back, because now you're literally holding up their money. If you sit here too long, then you're not gonna get resat, and you're eating up their funds. Like, this is a business, this is real estate. Yeah, the last part I put was be aware of closing time. So one thing about fine dining is we don't like kick people out ever. If we close at 10 and you get there at 9:50, you're getting the full experience. We're not closing the kitchen, we're not closing the bar, we're not asking you to get up. You could sit there till 1 a.m. if you wanted to, but please don't. You're my last table, I'm literally waiting on you. You're not even gonna tip me that, like, please. Don't book a late reservation, sit there all night. If you must book a late reservation, please be gone by the closing time. If we close at 10, even if there is a 9:45 reservation, I don't know why our managers do that to us, I don't know, make it top. Please don't do that. And then be there being picky, ordering a fucking well-done steak that's gonna take a half an hour. Come on, be in and out. All right, so I'm not sure 1 through 10 how mad are y'all at me right now. All right, well, I spoke my truth, so there it is. And you know what, it's not for everyone. Fine dining is not for everyone. Like, I just seen this host mad shirt that came out and said, I know your lane sucks, but stay in it. That's how I feel. Fine dining is not for everyone. So if it's not for you, like, I don't get it. You could go to Longhorn and ball the fuck out. Go crazy, sis. Don't bring that shit over here, please. because we don't want to deal with it. Honestly, we don't. Like, it is controversial, and I feel how I feel. I already said this has something to do with y'all, but yeah, no lies were told, no lies detected. Right, wrong, wild, we did it. Thanks for tuning in. If you lasted this long, if you really watch this bitch to the end, drop a money sign bag comment, because I want to know. I want to know if y'all really rocking with me. I want to know who's really rocking with me. And I really appreciate you guys, and let me know like any feedback. Also comment any other fine dining tips. Let me know if this is helpful, and what other videos you guys want to see from me. But other than that, I appreciate you guys. I'm definitely going to be making a bunch more content. We're back. We were gone for a year. We were going through some things. We can maybe talk about that later, but we're back, baby. And also, not only are we back, we're blessed. Like, hold on, are y'all seeing this? We are blessed. Fine dining, this is why y'all need to tip 20%. I'm just kidding. But yes, SamanthaArianna, thanks for checking out my video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.